Hi. An internet friend asked me to do a video for her, put some friends in a crystal ball. So here's what I did. First thing I did is I used the magic wand to pick out her friends, and then I went into the define image. And what I did is I took away the background. So here's another crystal ball that I took out. And what I'll do is I'll go down to my photo bin and I will pick out the image that was saved as a PNG file. PNG means you won't see the background, okay? So anyway, I dropped them in to the picture of the crystal ball, and they're a bit big, so I have to resize it. So I'm resizing now, and I'm putting them in there. Now I could put their legs in there too, but then you won't see their faces as much. So that's the reason I'm doing what I'm doing. I'm just trying to get them in the picture and make them look good. Now, in order to get rid of those legs, we have to think of this as layers. So you got to hit the layer tab. Oop. There we go. Anyway, I'm erasing and I don't like the sharpness of the eraser. So I'm going to go back down to the brush and I'm going to pick a more feathered brush. And I got down and I'm not thinking, and you got to go up to basic brushes in order to find out where the soft ones are. So I go to basic brushes, then I scroll on down until I find some fuzzy ones. And this will be the fuzzy eraser tool. All right, so there I got one. That's a little big, isn't it? Yeah, I'd erase the whole image. So let's go find it, one a little smaller. And here it is. That's a little bit better. So anyway, we can, with a soft edge, we can remove some of that stuff. Okay, there we go. Now that's good. And basically that's all you have to do is you have to drop one image in on another using them and watch what you're doing in layers. Now, there are more things you can do. Over there on the right hand side, you see the layers. You can flatten the image. So you go to the layers and at the bottom they say flatten image. Now that makes them one image. Do you see that on the right? It's just one layer. Now you can save that layer, or you can go to image, to resize, and then you can resize it. So let's make it, instead of 72 dpi, let's make it 300 dpi. That'll look good for printing. So here I'll get in, if I can get this going here, there you go, 300 dpi, and bingo, the whole thing looks bigger now. So I have to bring the image down in size a bit using the control minus sign. So there they are at 300 dpi. Much bigger picture. Great for printing. All right, so let's try something else. Here we go. I went back to the layers. Now I'm enlarging it. And right now we're going to go to choose our image. We're going to choose see the little handles on the edge. Then we'll go over here and we're going to go to the distort. And then over to liquefy. And that brings us to here. So we're distorting and we're liquefying it. Now with this, you can use the pucker tool or the expand tool and conform the image to the curvature of the crystal ball if you want. Or you can use the very top menu choice on the left, and that is the push tool. And that way you can push people in and make them thinner. You can make their waist smaller. You can make their breasts larger if you want, you know. I mean, just play around with it. Yeah, okay. So we're trying to pucker now. There we go. Now we're going to do the push tool, see? See, bringing her in. You know, she may not like that, you making fun of her size or anything. I'm not making fun of it. I'm just saying you can use that tool to do that if you wish. And here we go. Once we get it in to where we want it, you can push inward or you can push outward, so you can make her breasts a little larger. And yeah, I think that's looking pretty good. There we go. A little bit bigger there. And we're okay. And that is the finished product there. So you can adjust it for size when you've done your pucker or expansion or your push, and then you're going to go back to the image and you're going to flatten it again. And then once you got it flattened, then you can go over and do your saving. You go over here. You're going to save it to wherever you're going to save it. I saved it to a little thumb drive. And type in a name and hit OK, and then it will just go ahead and say OK to that. And that is it. You have made yourself your friends in a crystal ball anywhere you want.